Since Repair Clinic encourages you to perform this repair safely, a warning icon will appear when you should use caution. Before you replace the cooling fan in your snowblower, make sure the engine has cooled. Use a 3/8-inch socket to unthread the 3 mounting bolts, securing the chute handle and the chute itself. Remove the assembly and detach the handle. Using a Phillips-head screwdriver, unthread the screw to release the chute ring seal. Unthread the 2 front housing mounting screws. Next, unthread the 3 screws from the right side of the housing. Use the 3/8-inch socket or nut driver to unthread the mounting bolt, securing the housing to the rear bracket. Next, unthread the screws to release the 2 retaining clamps, holding the housing to the handle. You can now fully remove the housing. Use an 8mm socket to unthread the 6 bolts securing the muffler cover. Use a 1/2-inch socket to fully unthread the upper bolts securing the handle assembly. Lower the handle to fully remove the muffler cover. Disconnect the wires from the key switch terminals. Use a 10mm socket to unthread the nuts securing the control housing. Pull the housing off of the mounting bolts. Now use a 10mm socket to unthread the 2 nuts and an 8mm socket to unthread the screw securing the side access cover. Pull the cover off. Detach the starter rope and handle from the retainer. Use the 8mm socket to unthread the lower bolts securing the fan cover. Use a 10mm deep well socket to unthread the upper studs. This may require some effort. With the studs unthreaded, you can detach the fan cover. Next, use the 3/8-inch socket or nut driver to unthread the 3 mounting screws to release the belt cover. Use a pipe wrench to secure the drive pulley and a 19mm socket to unthread the nut securing the starter cup and cooling fan. Remove the starter cup and the old fan. Install the new cooling fan by aligning it on the flywheel. Reposition the starter cup, then thread the mounting nut. Secure the drive pulley as you tighten the nut. Replace the belt cover and secure it with the screws. Reposition the fan cover Then rethread the upper mounting studs. Rethread the lower bolts as well. Secure the starter rope and handle in the retainer. Realign the side access cover and thread the screw and nuts to secure. Reposition the control housing. Thread and tighten the mounting nuts. Connect the wires to the key switch terminals. Reposition the muffler cover and thread the 6 bolts to secure. Reposition the handle assembly and rethread the upper bolts. Reposition the housing. Align the 2 retaining clamps and thread the screws to secure the housing to the handle. Rethread the mounting bolt to secure the housing to the rear bracket. Replace the 3 right side screws. Rethread the 2 screws securing the front of the housing. Reposition the ring seal on the housing so the Phillips-head screw hole aligns with the appropriate screw hole in the ring gear. Thread the screw. Realign the handle on the chute, then reposition the assembly on the ring seal, and thread the 3 mounting bolts to secure. Your snowblower should now be ready for use.